Hi, my name is Helene Friedman, and today I will be teaching you more about cheer. There are many facets to the cheerleading industry, but the common theme throughout is the precision, the athleticism, the enthusiasm, the coordination, and the mental and physical strength that the athletes and coaches bring to this newly recognized sport. A little bit about my background in cheer is this is my 8th year cheering. I did 7 years of All-Star, 1 year of middle school, and 2 years of high school cheer. There are many aspects to cheerleading. You have stunting, tumbling, jumps, and dance. I'm a back spot, and I love to tumble as well, even though it kills your body. Further in this video, we will discuss the history of cheerleading. We will talk about all-star cheerleading and competitive cheerleading, and we will also talk about collegiate cheerleading and the difference between a UCA college and an NCAA college. First, we will discuss the history of cheerleading. Cheerleading was founded in the 1860s and was begun by men. Princeton University started the idea of cheerleading by crowd chanting at football games. It wasn't until the 1920s when female squads began to form. The female squads included of gymnastics, dance, and stunts, along with paper pom-poms. In 1948, Lawrence Herkimer founded the National Cheerleaders Association, NCA, that hosted the first cheer workshop. Now, NCA hosts camps and competitions yearly. In 1972, Title IX was passed, which allowed females to compete in sports. And just 4 years after that, CBS streamed the first cheerleading competition. Shortly after that, another organization was formed, UCA, Universal Cheerleaders Association. They provided training for high school and college athletes. They still provide camps and competitions yearly. A fun fact I wanted to include in this is that I actually attended a UCA college camp this summer in Tennessee with Morehead State Cheer. Next, we are going to discuss all-star cheerleading, also known as competitive cheerleading. A routine is 2 minutes and 30 seconds long, and this is comprised of stunts, tumbling, jumps, and a dance. A stunt is 4 people to a group. You have 1 person in the air, 2 bases on each side, and 1 in the back. Like I said, I'm a back spot. Then you have tumbling, and that's where you flip your body. We do about 8 competitions a year, and we compete December through May. We have levels 1 through 6, and we also have tiny and mini levels for younger kids, and we have a level 7 team that has different rules that apply to that. The goal is to make it to Summit if you are a level 1 through 5, and to make it to Worlds if you are level 6. For those competitions, it's the last competition of the year and is usually in April or beginning of May. Next, I'm going to be doing a deep dive into an all-star cheer routine. I'm going to be using a video of my cheer routine and breaking it down so you guys can understand better. Okay, so here we are in our opening pose. Then we go into some motions and some flair. We have some stunts and a basket for some level change. And then a couple people go out to tumble. Next, we are doing some motions to our synchronization standing tumbling pass. Here we are starting our main stunt sequence. You want this to be creative, but it also needs to be difficult and hard to stand out from other teams. You need to use good technique so that your stunts stay in the air. There are a certain amount of elite stunts you need to hit so that you max out the score sheet. Next, we have jumps that go right into running tumbling. And finally, we have pyramid and dance. It's important to remember that there is no specific order that you need to have a routine in. As long as you hit all the elements on the score sheet, you can be as creative as you want. And that's a hit 0 deduction routine. Here we are in our ending pose. And finally, we are going to discuss collegiate cheerleading. In college cheer, you are generally part of one of the organizations we previously discussed, UCA or NCA. Morehead State Cheer is a part of UCA, which means we attend UCA camps and we compete at UCA Nationals. This is in January and it's in ESPN Worldwide of Sports in Orlando, Florida. If you're part of NCA, you participate in NCA camps and you compete in NCA Nationals in Daytona, Florida in April. The two organizations are similar, but little things vary, such as the stunting technique and scoring at the competitions. Like I said, Morehead State Cheer is a part of UCA. It was founded in 1988 by Myron Dome. Since then, we have gained 53 national titles and are the most winningest cheer program in America. We currently have 3 teams competing at UCA: large co-ed, small co-ed, and all girl. Last UCA, all 3 teams won first in their division. Large co-ed has 30 wins and their first title was in 1988. All girl has 13 wins and their first title was in 1998. And small co-ed has 1 win and they competed last year for the first time in 2023. Morehead also has 9 titles for partner stunt competition. This is when stunt groups compete against other stunt groups from other schools. This can be for co-ed or for all girl. So as you can see, there are many aspects to cheer. This sport keeps evolving every year. I hope I was able to teach you something new about cheer.